Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Lords of Xulima. So we're still in town because I talked to this guy here. I wanted to see how much training costs right now, or a skill point costs. I thought we were higher than 400 already, and I'm definitely considering buying one. In fact, I'm gonna do it eventually, right? Okay, it does keep going up by 100. I wonder if there's ever a limit, or if this is just your infinite gold sink. Well, for now I'm gonna hold on to this, to what I have. However, while I was here, I also happened to click on the job postings thing, and sure enough, there are 2 more jobs. I wonder what exactly causes new ones to show up. Probably just leveling up, to be honest. So, yeah, I definitely need to just remember to check regularly. Anyway, we got, fittingly enough, a mission for spores from the Sporia Forest. So, I mean, that's where I was headed anyway. Blenik of Villigarn needs 20 spores for a sweet dreams potion. The beings who inhabit the Sporia Forest are probably my best bet at retrieving those valuable spores. I wonder... No, I mean, I suppose we probably would have found those spores even without being on the quest. I was gonna say, what do you do if you wipe out all the spore-bearing creatures before picking up the quest, but yeah. They probably thought of that. Also, liberate the road to Velagarn? I mean, which one? And oh. Okay, an ogre has made camp on the road, which links Velagarn with Sorentia. The people of Velagarn want him gone. I hadn't looked at these before, only at the titles. So I was kind of hoping that this one would be about getting rid of the soldiers, but I suppose that probably would have been named something else. Also, you know, like realistically, from in terms of in-game or in-universe logic, posting a quest about that, asking someone to get rid of the despotic rulers, henchmen, doesn't seem like a very wise thing to do, right? So it makes sense that that's not an official quest. But yeah, I will accept the quest, obviously. But we are not going to be killing that thing anytime soon. Probably. I don't know, maybe one more level and he's not going to seem so impossible anymore, but I mean, honestly, it doesn't seem like one more level is going to cut it in this case. Now, I swear there used to be one fruit-bearing plant, one regrowing fruit-bearing plant, pretty close to the southern gate, and then one a little bit up the road. But I can't for the life of me seem to find the one that's closer, or yeah, maybe it didn't come back, but I don't think I harvested it very recently. This is one that I picked at the end of last episode, so yeah, that one's still regrowing. I don't know. Anyway, moving on. Not wasting any more time. Yeah, very balanced at this point, I'd say so. I mean, technically we've fought all of these enemies before, and I guess I was thinking that at some point I should probably just start skipping any combats against enemies that we've seen before, especially if it's party compositions that we've seen before. Should I have her just shoot this guy here? She's not gonna kill him very fast though. I think we're gonna focus on the warrior here. Ouch. Okay, that hurt. 9 damage and bleeding, I like it. Miss. Almost hit the wrong hotkey again. Pathetic. You know what? I mean, if Gaspar gets attacked again, he's dead, but... What are the odds, right? Of the shaman shooting the same person twice in a row. Surely that's not gonna happen. We're gonna summon Baton. And, yeah, just keep shooting null arrows. Ah, right, I forgot about the healing. Yeah, anyway, all I'm trying to say is that maybe in the interest of getting a bit more... coward. A bit more done per video, I might start, you know, skipping random combats anyway, but combats against known enemies. So if we're fighting any more regular Ascari, for example, I'll just skip recording those, just so you know. Oh yeah, right, you can't even fireball the guy in the back there, but you can technically one-shot these dudes, right? Yeah. Been getting pretty lackluster damage rolls here. You know what? They're just... Kill this guy. Mr. Shaman, you're screwed. Look at this. Hardly breaking a sweat here. Yeah, we used up a little bit of mana here and there, but, you know, that's totally acceptable. Gonna heal up with one of these. Mostly. Save. And keep going. Get some mushrooms to pick. Ooh, and... we actually get 2 units of Xulima. That's the first time I saw more than one herb picked up. Interesting. I was under the impression, based on... what's that? Oh, Statue of Yule. Okay, hold on. Based on what I actually looked up online about the herb gathering, that you absolutely need to reach a level of herb gathering. Although, are we there? Wait, maybe we are there. And I just didn't realize. I did increase it recently, didn't I? Level 3. 1 to 1.5. No, so I was under the impression, or I read, that you needed to be at the point where it says 1 to 2, basically. 1 to 2.0 doses. Before you even have a chance to get 2 instead of 1. And eventually you get to a point where you can get like 4 or 5, that's what I read anyway, from a single plant. And since the stat increasing plants don't regrow, the absolute min-maxing meta, I suppose, would be to max out knowledge of herbs before harvesting any of those plants and then making 4 or 5 times, or maybe like 3 times the amount of potions that you could have made. You know, if you just play organically, like I'm basically choosing to, even though... I mean, now that I've randomly found, I'm pretty sure for the first time ever, well, the first time that I noticed anyway, getting more than 1 plant, despite not being at the required level, or what I thought was the required level. Yeah, now I don't know what to think anymore. Maybe there's always been a tiny chance, somehow, to get more than 1. We still don't quite have enough for any potion, and this one's the closest, and it's unfortunately not super interesting. I mean, 1 point of electric resistance. Yeah, thanks, I guess, but... oh well, anyway, we're somewhere. A cutscene starts, okay. But the cutscene is probably just us finding the gate closed. Yeah, it's closed. This lock requires a special key, blah, blah, blah. The Divine Temples. Oh, okay, well, this is an extra entry added to the Divine Temples chapter of the main quest, but yeah, we did know this beforehand. At last I have found the first Divine Temple. It is dedicated to the goddess Febrit. The temple itself was an imposing structure, but the surrounding forest appeared withered and lifeless. From the temple, a strange form of energy seemed to spiral up into the sky. The gate to the temple was sealed and 2 statues stood at its sides, as if guarding the way against intruders. In front of the temple, a terrorizing... I think you mean terrifying statue had been erected with the symbol of Yule, the Lord of Souls. Well, the God of Death, I thought. Lord of Souls, engraved on its pedestal. Lord of Souls, not to be confused with the Guardian of Souls, the big bad guy. The symbol of Yule seemed to suggest that the temple now belonged to him. Yeah, okay, I mean, we got the scary statues. I see, this cannot be picked. Okay, well, and I guess I was correct in assuming... okay, again, 2. No, that's... I suppose as soon as you... maybe they changed that to make it a little bit... to disincentivize min-maxing a little bit by having you require fewer levels in knowledge of herbs to start picking multiples or something? Because I've definitely never seen you know, these higher numbers. And yeah, recently of course I put an extra point in and reached a 1.5, 1 to 1.5 range. So that's gotta be what's going on. Interesting. I mean, I'll take it, obviously. Or maybe that's always been how it worked, and... no, I don't know. Not according to what I read, anyway. So, what is the statue all about? Statue of Yule. It's a representation of Yule. Every statue you destroy will grant increased experience, but you may choose to send a prayer to Yule instead to receive his gift. You may choose to send a prayer to Yule instead to receive his gift. No one's worshipping Yule, I think. But let me double check. Yeah, no. A prayer to him, huh? Your body remains still for a moment, overcome with an uncomfortable, intensifying feeling. It is as if icy tendrils were spreading within and binding your very soul. What will you do? Pray to the Death God, or destroy the statue of the Death God. You know what? I'm going to destroy these statues because I always play the boring, good adventurer, but I'm curious. The body receives 2 HP. Huh. Just straight up extra hit points? Yeah, I'm pretty sure we were at 38 before. Yeah, and he was at 68. Okay. Interesting. And destroying them is supposed to grant me experience, right? 60. Okay. But we're gonna get more. And presumably there's gonna be one in front of every temple? Okay. Dispelling its influence over the area. I mean, that seems to be the right thing to do, honestly, since the game mentioned how the forest seemed sick, and yeah, there are some dead trees around here. Overall, it seems to be doing okay, but yeah. No more Death God influence. Any hidden goodies in the foliage? Not that I can see. Okay. I did not mean to walk behind that sign, thank you very much. Oh, wow, okay. 2 more. Or 2 again. And now mushrooms. Bolento. Okay. 36 hit points. Doesn't seem so bad. Okay. Not a fantastic start. 28. Okay. We block and return. You did not block. No poison so far. That's nice at least. But apparently they punch and stun. Not the worst thing in the world. Okay, Galen just dealt 10 damage to that thing. Oh yeah, but because of course strength gives damage bonuses. I was gonna say, wait, didn't his new axe only have 9 max damage? I mean, yeah, but again, that's not the only factor. Do I summon something to speed things up? You know what, yeah. Valiekan is only 6 mana, so I guess it's cheap enough. It's probably not gonna contribute that much, though. Well, unless these guys keep blocking. You know what, yeah, I'm gonna try to conserve some mana where I can. Okay, and now they start blocking absolutely everything. Absolutely everything. Literally every single attack, okay. Maybe my initial impressions were not representative of how this is gonna go. Come on, man. At least they're not dealing a ton of damage, and these don't seem to really have any special abilities. There we go. Well, the stun, okay, I guess. But as far as extra effects go, on the enemy side, that's not so bad. I still feel like there's probably a way to like really focus on really focus on stunning my enemies, because, you know, unlike the enemies, we have the ability to actually focus You should be able to switch places, right? And this guy can probably attack anywhere, being a ranged attacker. Or we can hopefully kill this mushroom. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Oh, the spores we need. Wait, no. Hopefully these are not the spores we need, because these are sellable and also usable. No, surely the quest must be about something else, right? 100 experience, okay. That's appropriate to the challenge, I suppose. Lentos. We're gonna heal again. Yeah, minimum healing amount. Not amazing. But that's okay. Okay. Definitely want to check every hollow tree trunk, every stump. Oh, knowledge of herbs. Gowan spots a few rare plants, well, mushrooms in this case, which could be useful. You collect 2 units of Ustilaga. Okay, and just like that, well, we had these before, I suppose. But we can make one of these. 1 point to electric resistance. I mean, I suppose there is no reason to hold on to these, as far as I can tell. So who needs electric resistance the most? You actually have a pretty solid set of resistances. Are those from equipment, or...? Oh yeah. Partially, but... he does have some resistance, specifically lightning. Oh yeah, actually, you can tell. Wait, oh, no, never mind. This is all from equipment, actually. So he has 0 inherent. She still has nothing in terms of elemental resistances. Yeah. Well, you also don't have electric. Okay. I mean, 1 point is not really gonna make a difference for anyone, but I suppose... there. You get that. Congrats! I guess I'll save that random find. Oh, we cannot walk through here. Walking in between those mushrooms, those trees, is obviously impossible. Okay. 3... Alright, I forgot that you can actually check exactly what kind of enemy these are. Same ones as before. So I guess this is, as per what I was saying earlier, I'm going to pause and skip this fight, do this fight off camera. Okay, that was a pretty swift victory. We got 3 spores this time. Does the quest actually specify how many? Just in case these actually are these spores? I mean, they are an item called spores, so... Missions... 20. Needs 20 spores. I mean, it sounds like it's just these items. Okay, so we got 4 of them. 4? 5. Wait, yes. Right, a quarter. Six, 7? Oh, interesting. Or was I once again looking at Galen being healed for 6 because he was actually capped, or he reached max health? I don't know. Oh, you're different. Still balanced though, but yeah, we got a green cap in there. I have a feeling like that means something. And, you know, if, I don't know, 30 years of, actually more than 30 years of playing RPGs has taught me anything, then it's that green usually means poison. Okay. Vermolio. Verdant Molio? Verdant Mold? Well, either way, we probably want to kill you quickly. So you seem like trouble. Yep, poison, sure enough. Not a huge surprise there, I guess. I feel like we... yeah, I mean, our spellcasters can use a break for sure, although we do have mana potions, and potions in general, which aren't expensive. Also, I keep forgetting that resting is definitely an option, so, you know what? You know what? Yeah, we're gonna actually rest for the first time ever after this fight. Can we kill you? Absolutely, if we hit. We did. Nice. Okay, no more poison from you. And that does diminish naturally over time, which is nice. A fireball for you, dealing most of your health and damage. Stun. Okay, I was going to heal with her, but I mean, if we're gonna rest anyway, it doesn't really matter. He's also still stunned. Holy crap. Yeah, these are, as it turns out, pretty easy at this point. Nice damage. Good job. 3 more spores, 112 XP for the slightly tougher enemy, I guess. Yeah, I mean, the poison is nasty, surely. One of them, obviously, is not a huge deal. But, several of them... Oh, hidden treasure. Heck yeah. I'll take it. This is just a dead person, huh? The party receives skill books Summon Herald of Nalite. Oh, wait. Skill books are a thing? Oh, is that here? No? Wait. Skill book. Skill book. Did the skill just increase naturally, or...? But that wouldn't be good, because I might not always want that. Skill book. Journal. Party received skill book. Obviously, that doesn't have anything to do with the main story or active missions. Presumably, anyway. I mean, it didn't add a quest or anything. Bestiary. Alright, I haven't really looked at this. In fact, I mean, I have briefly looked at it, but I wonder if that was off camera, because I don't remember... Yeah, I don't remember looking at these entries on camera, and I don't know how much time I want to waste on that, or spend with that, rather. But it is interesting that this game uses a system that I really enjoy, where more and more information gets unlocked the more enemies, the more proficiency you gain, basically, fighting the same type of enemies. So you start out getting just the most basic info, I suppose. Here, we have vegetal enemies, so we only have, you know, 1 kill. We know how much experience he was worth, but that's about it. Level 6. Actually, it's surprising that they're level 6 and still we have so little trouble fighting them, and they're considered balanced. But I mean, it's 1 level 6 enemy, or, you know, 3 enemies, one of them being level 6, against a full party of level 4, so... Yeah, we have the advantage of numbers, obviously. And you get a description, but, yeah, even after only having fought 8 of these, we get items they drop, we get their attributes, and for enemies we fought a lot, like, I guess these guys, 27 kills, we get gold, attributes, resistances, skills they use, so very nice. Party stats, right, this is one I don't understand. It tells you how many times each character has been defeated in combat. That's nice, I suppose. I'm not sure what these percentage numbers mean, though. Contribution? Damage contribution? I guess I can see that being the case. Cathara being in the lead. Auron being second place. Gowlan being slightly ahead of Ayali. Yeah. That's probably what it is? I mean, why not call it damage dealt, or anything other than just combat in all caps? I don't know. Plus, why are these the only stats? If you're adding a full-on, you know, stat sub-window, make it a bit more comprehensive, I guess. Score and achievements. Oh, Royal Mausoleums. You have discovered the Tomb of Queen Andoris. Interesting. Statistics. Okay. Current score. Help about... What the heck are skill books? I would tab out of the game to Google it, but I can't because the game doesn't like when I do that. So... I mean, it's gotta be somewhere, right? It's not in the journal. The party receives a skill book, Summon Herald of Nalayat. But it's... Am I blind? Is it... Is it an item? Magic items? Miscellaneous items? There it is. I sure enough am just blind. Increase your Summon Herald of Nalayat skill. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Now, as I said though, as nice as that is, that would increase her PP cost to 12. But it would theoretically make her a better healer, insofar as she would be able to deal with bleeding. But even if I don't need to deal with any bleeding, she's still more expensive without being better at just healing regular damage. So, I don't know, it's a tough one. It seems silly not to use a free skill increase, you know? Increases Summon Herald of Nalayat skill. A character must already know the skill before he can improve it with a skill book. Fair enough. So you cannot teach someone a new skill that they don't already have. So you can't teach someone a skill that their class doesn't have access to, which makes sense. Although it would be nice if that were an option, but... Okay. I guess it could mess up the balancing of the game a little bit. I guess I'm gonna do it. Usables? Consumables? Magic items? No. Do we just use it from the menu? Okay. Save. I probably have quick save 5 billion times. Gaspar studies the book and gains an additional point in Summon Herald of Nalayat. Okay. Sure enough. It's level 3 now. Cost is up to 12. Alright. Or I wonder if there is maybe an option to summon to cast a spell at a lower level. That would be nice in a system where with higher level the cost can go up. As we've seen with the mage spells, it doesn't always go up necessarily. Scroll, Divine Armor 1, meh. Money, Mana Potion. And Quartz Guardian Ring. I wonder if this would have been unidentified, but our skill was high enough? Or I wonder if the game would actually notify me, or display it as unidentified first and identified when you actually pick it up. Guardian Ring, defense +2. I mean, it's pretty straightforward, but I'll take it. I mean, overall the lowest defense award goes to you, so I guess you need that the most, because every now and then an attack does come through to the back row, of course, so... Okay, none of these bags have anything. Ah, there's some food. How many encounters are left in here? A great number of enemies are lurking, okay. Right, I also meant to rest. Recover hidden power points. It is safe to rest here, you say? I mean, this used to be a campsite, obviously, for these two guys. But didn't seem to work out so well for them. Oh well. What could possibly go wrong, right? Short rest. Okay, that worked out. Guess we'll save that. I could take out the torch, but I can see well enough, I think. Sorry if it's a bit dark on screen. Nah, you know what. Huh? Okay, there we go. Let's not be silly. Torches aren't that expensive, like, at all. Okay, well, this is another party of enemies that we've seen before, so you know the drill at this point. Okay, easy enough. Unfortunately, they were completely focusing their damage on Ayali and Oron, so they both took a bit of a beating. And I'm still missing that single target heal, right? So guess I'm gonna do one of these, or maybe two of these. Yeah, that's better. Save that. Oh, there's some partially hidden mushrooms. Hello? Okay, troublesome with two of the green guys, but I mean that should still not be too bad. It's technically not a party composition we've seen, but you know. I feel like we shouldn't have too much trouble with them, despite what the game claims. But of course, if anything, if things start to get interesting in some way or another, I'm gonna resume recording. But otherwise, all right, not too troublesome. We get more XP, more spores. Okay, and we get more skeletons. Ooh, could this be the guy? This looks kind of special. There's something there. Parchment with note. If my calculations are correct, Sporia Meadow can be crossed by carefully walking between the Great Rasmagas when entering from the north. Oh. Or Rasmagas? A type of enemy, presumably? Okay. Carefully walking between the Great Rasmagas when entering from the north. I'll spend the night in this lighted area and that looks safe, and tomorrow I'll finally cross that terrible plain. Brass erudite bassinet. Okay, that's the heavy type of helmet, unfortunately, which I don't think we can really make use of. Energy +1 doesn't really matter to anyone. Well, it doesn't really matter to Oran, of course, and he has the other helmet already. That gives him strength, obviously way more useful to him. Although, just out of curiosity, is this actually going to give him any power points? It does. Okay, so it's not that barbarians can't have any PP, it's just that they start with 0 energy, and that's all there is. Okay, but yeah. This is twice as heavy as the other type of helmet, so... I mean, this gives 6. Is there any way? Let's see. We have 3 right now, so we need to free up 5. Wait. There's no way. This is 3. That's 5 armor alone, so yeah. Obviously not worth it. Not worth it. For 6 armor from the helmet. And the energy is not really gonna do much for Galvin either. Who, by the way, has leveled up again. Alongside 12, so that's nice. I suppose there's no reason not to just go ahead and spend those points right away. Oh, 7. Forgot that I saved up so many, but there probably was a reason. Oh, new skills. Next level, exploration. Vision radius. Increased by 1 cell. Interesting. Survey the party's surroundings. Increased sight radius outside of combat. I mean, that's nice convenience. If there weren't a billion things I want to spend my points on, I would happily go for this, but as it is, I don't feel like it's particularly necessary, unless it is actually necessary to have this at a certain level to spot some secrets, but I don't know. Aim strike? An active ability, actually. Attack rating improved. Okay, so just an attack with better hit chance. Okay, greatly increased attack rating. Yeah, I suppose. The potency of any bleed. Oh, bleed, wound, or stun, and wound in this case. Okay, definitely interested in that. Let's see here. Object identification, mercantilism. Was I going for any of these? Knowledge of terrains. No. I decided against taking that one last time because... Oh, fast reflexes. I think I wanted to get this, right? Probably because it's cheap. Well, first of all, main weapon skill. More perception, always. Knowledge of herbs? Yeah, I mean... Learn fast reflexes? Save 1 point. So maybe next time we can learn aimed strike and get a level of access. Or maybe we'll buy some extra skill points by then, but yeah. Oh, right, and we want speed and... Let's go strength. Yeah, actually 12 strength is going to give us an extra point of damage. So, yeah. Yes, that's fine. Right, or does he have... No, he doesn't have it increased. So, yeah, 11 damage. 11 max damage, I suppose. Depends on enemy armor, of course. 36 attack rating. Definitely pretty solid. Okay, and for you, 5 points. Well, first of all, speed. What was I leveling? What was I going to level for her? Strength to 10? Maybe? Every 2 points above 8, so this should give her an extra point of damage, yeah. Bows and crossbows. Also a no-brainer. We could get... Hold on. First of all, new aim strike, next level, okay. Literally the same thing. Okay. Well, we obviously want more of these. And... I also kind of want to increase shurikens some more. I don't know how much I want to level this. But... For now they can definitely come in handy. For tougher encounters. Whenever I'm actually willing to use those shurikens. Okay. It almost feels like we're only harvesting 2 units of any herb now. All of a sudden. Something inside. No traps? No locks? That seems too good to be true, but okay. Brass, strong scale armor. Object defense... What? Strong enchantment. Object defense plus 20%. What's that mean? Object defense. I have no idea what that means. Ogre ring, constitution plus 1. Okay. Not terrible. And some money, and what's this? Cure wounds. Cures 10 wounds. Okay. We haven't been wounded in a while, but it's gonna happen again. Song of Courage 5. Oh, that's the one that we already had, and kind of wasted against the Tomb Guardian, was it? I mean, it could have been useful, but... yeah, ended up... Well, I ended up only buffing 2/3 of the party, and those 2/3 ended up not really attacking physically a whole lot, so... Yeah. Let's see here. Do I heal again? I guess I do. Again, minimum value. Do I do it again? Yes, the whole front row still... Can still use some healing. Come on. 5. Fine, I guess. It could heal up to 8, you know? Just saying. But of course we wouldn't be so lucky. Now, how about... Well, this obviously someone can use. 42, 40, 68, 36... Well, once again, you're lagging behind, so there you go. 22. Slightly better. That by itself doesn't do much, but hey, it's better than nothing. Brass, strong scale armor. Let's see. Right, this gives you some protection. Plus, it's this weighs what, 10. Right, there's a comparison tooltip, of course. So this is 5 more. We can almost use this one for. Honestly, that's a solid improvement in terms of just raw defense. I don't know what about the object defense. Is that against trap damage or things like that? Like environmental damage, or else? What could this be? Object defense. That's something I'm gonna have to look up. I feel like the wording there is just not the clearest. You have a completely non-magical fur vest. So this would be a much bigger upgrade for you. No, wait, it's not true. It's not a much bigger upgrade. This is also just a fur vest. And honestly, she could use the defense more. So if I do replace this one, which would require me to take off... I guess these? Although, these are 3 defense. But still, I would be gaining 4 defense. Or I could take off these, which would give me exactly enough weight, max weight, to equip the better armor. But I would be giving up the electric resistance. In addition to giving up the resistance from the vest. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take off these, put on that, putting me at 19 out of 20. Yeah, resistances are back down, but we have object resistance for what it's worth, and our defense is up to 30. And you can now take this. Oh, and you cannot actually use those. And these give you power points. Ah, so close. And yet so far. Wait, yeah, I would like to use these, but I'm not encumbering you again. Right, you already have these. Well, I guess it's your lucky day. You can have that. And the fur vest weighs 10. We can't afford to use that. Evasion plus 2, though. Okay, this is completely non-magical. Evasion 12, evasion 13. Wait. Oh, you can... Wait. What's going on? Am I dumb? Why? What was I looking at just now? Why did I think... Huh? What was I thinking? Oh, this gives you evasion. That's why you're at 13. I don't know why I was looking at this as if this was what I was going to equip. Oh dear. Anyway, this is twice the defense, twice the raw armor. She technically has a little bit less, so there you go, and that puts her exactly at 11. Okay. Might want to hold on to that cloth armor, though, in case I want to equip more different pieces on her, or on either of my casters, before, you know, and sacrifice some raw armor for more magical bonuses. Okay, save all of that, I guess. Oh, the torch just went out. I mean, it's gonna... Someone's gonna rise soon enough. But until then, I guess it's gonna be a little bit dark. What are you? Altar of Febrit. You can pray to Febrit to obtain a blessing. Okay. Oh yeah, blessings. I completely forgot about blessings. Those are a thing you can get at the temple. Well, at the priestess in town. Hello. Experience plus 20. Huh. That's kind of a small amount, kind of an insignificant amount, but I guess it's gonna add up if there are several such things to find throughout the game. Okay. Altar of Febrit. You can pray to Febrit to obtain a blessing. What would you like to do? Spend an hour praying to the god. Offer an item to this deity. An item? Any kind of item? I guess so. Helmets? It's a magical item. Maybe she's gonna like it. Plus, well, I don't know, nothing happens. Oh. You put the item on the altar hoping for an acknowledgement from the deity. After waiting for a while, it seems clear that Febrit does not value your offering. Wow, rude. I mean, is it gone or... No, it's still there. That makes sense. I mean, because why would it be gone? Still, you never know. Video games aren't always the most logical thing, you know? Spend an hour praying to the god? Okay. Receives the following blessing. Febrit. Character receives Febrit's blessing. Increase all resistances by 15 points. Duration 8 hours. Not terrible. Oh, offer an item. Come on. And she's the goddess of nature? I wonder if we could have maybe sacrificed the spider egg or something? Some natural item? One of the spores? Okay, maybe it needs to be a special item, actually. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Maybe I just don't know. Whoa, what the heck are you? No, seriously. Soniara. Okay. Alright, let's engage. Whoa. You sure are something. You're tanky. But the game considers you balanced, so I'll trust it there. We have the bonus resistances. So, oh god. Okay. Sleep, I see. Thankfully the whole front row resisted that. That's nice. The combatant cannot perform any action until awakened. This will happen when a hit is taken and there's a small chance of waking up every turn. Wasn't there also something... Move character? Help an ally. Shrug off stun, sleep, burn, frozen, or entangled. Okay. I think for now... It doesn't even show you when their turns would come up. Every turn. So when does a turn come up if they don't actually get their turns while they sleep? I guess I'm gonna have you, Gowlin, help Kithara, because I kind of want her to throw fireballs at this thing. 10 damage. Maybe stun it? You did stun it. Good job. Oh, and helping apparently doesn't take long. Also, Gaspar woke up by himself. Okay. Okay. Does it again? Or was that a different attack? I don't know. I guess it must have been a different attack, because no one actually resisted sleep, and still no one's sleeping. Okay, so that was just a party-wide attack. 26. It's a bit late to summon anything at this point, is it? Whatever I summon is maybe gonna do one attack. So, okay, well. I guess could have been more effective than his attack that just missed. Okay, nice, nice. Do that. And GG. Alright, lots of hit points, but it's pretty easy to hit and takes a lot of damage, so thankfully not as bad as it looked. New enemy. Indeed. Oops, how many spores do we have? They're in here. 18. Oh, okay. Only 2 more, if those are indeed what the quest requires. Okay, that's one of those things. Something inside the skeleton. So just some gold, okay. How many more enemies are left? Track the presence of a few enemies roaming. Okay, so we went from lots to a few within just one random encounter, I think? Oh, there's a well here. Wait. There's just some... No, it's not loot. It shows the loot icon, but I guess you always drink from wells. Obviously, this one is going to be useful, right? I mean, it says unknown effects and makes it sound like there could be a harmful effect, but... 1 point of cold resistance. Okay, nice. Okay. Whoa. Troublesome. Yeah, that's a large party of enemies. Did I save after dealing with that enemy? Yeah, I saved before drinking from the fountain. I mean, the game says troublesome, but yeah, I feel like we can probably deal with them, although Kithara's mana is not looking amazing, but we do have mana potions, so there's that. Yeah, I'm still gonna do this fight mostly or completely off camera, so long as it goes my way. Again, if anything interesting happens, I'll let you know. And this ended up being really easy. I did spend basically all of Kithara's and Gaspar's mana, almost the same thing, but yeah, not a problem. And was this perhaps the last fight? No, not yet. Okay. A few enemies roaming, alright. Sporia Meadow. You look titanic. Oh no, never mind. Oh, okay, that's just a large group of... Is that fourth the same? No. The two in the middle are slightly different. They look purplish. I think the outer ones are the ones we've already seen. The two in the middle are new. But they still can't be the same type of enemy that's guarding this exit, because there's only one of them, I believe. And the rating is, of course, Titanic, so... Still, the game seems to think that we can deal with these. But there is, of course, just one of these guys over here. Also, we might be only, like, maybe one more random encounter away from clearing this place. Which would be convenient, because then I could very safely and easily just run back to town to heal, preserving my food. What's this? Movement speed on this terrain is modified to 40% of normal speed. Yikes. Okay. I suppose, I mean, it looks pretty easy to navigate, but of course, a real forest would be a bit more, could potentially be a bit more of a pain to move around in, depending on, you know, how exactly it's, the floor is well, how exactly the floor is. Right. So, yeah, do I just run around for a random encounter, or do I kill this thing? Let's go for this one. We'll have a random encounter sooner or later anyway, and if, you know, we move around so slowly here, then I guess I might not want to waste a lot of time. Alright, I mean, we might actually be in a little bit of trouble against this one, because we literally cannot do anything unless I'm willing to spend some resources. Which I might want to do, to be honest. I could have Gaspar drink a potion and summon Nemona for healing. That might not be a terrible idea, considering without any healing, Gaspar and Cathara are both gonna die to the next area attack. So yeah, sure. Consumables, magic potion, there you go. Right. Of course it still takes an action, so there's that. Meanwhile, hopefully we can just kill this thing relatively quickly. You know what, I'm also going to have her drink a potion. For those sweet fireballs. Okay. Let's not summon the wrong thing accidentally. There you go. Did not summon the wrong thing. Ooh, yeah, sure. Ouch. Sleep attack next? Yep. It seems to always alternate between these, but I wonder... Oh, critical fail. Haven't seen one of those in a while. Not on our side, anyway. Yeah, I wonder if it's always going to alternate between those two skills, or if as soon as I start relying on that, it'll just suddenly deal damage twice in a row. But, well... we didn't have to find out quite yet. Okay, definitely save the game, because we're starting to be in a bit of a rough shape. Okay, free food is free. We'll take that for sure. Is this a bit of a hidden path, or... That's not particularly hidden, I guess. Oh? What's going on? Oh no! Ambush! The Cursed Hounds! The Cursed Hounds. A few glowing, seething eyes stalk you from the cover of darkness. Suddenly, terrible, blood-curdling howls fill the air with curses, and the creatures slowly reveal themselves. It's too late to escape. Your valuables begin to glow, seemingly reflecting the greed of those demonic beings. Excuse me? Whoa. Okay. Cursed Hound young. My valuables glow? What? Am I being punished for carrying around too much gold or something? What? You jerk. Okay, it is just a normal enemy, it looks like. I guess I just got unlucky with it one-shotting someone. Yep, for sure got unlucky. Oh, come on. Yikes. Did I just get lucky there, or is that attack guaranteed to set someone to 1 HP? I guess I won't know until it happens again. Oh wait, what's that? Cursed. Minor Muznul's Curse. Evasion decreased by 10. And curses can only be cured by a priest, right? I think. And I already forgot what this does. Evasion, okay. That's not so bad. As long as I can still hit things. This thing, specifically. Come on, it must be... Oh, of course. It must be so close to death, right? Yep, sure enough. One more decent hit, there we go. That's decent. What's that? Cursed Hound Fang. Fangs of the Cursed Hounds are prized for their healing properties. Okay, would not have considered that. They can be pulverized into a paste which will cure the body of most wounds when applied. Cures fatal wounds. Target self. What? So you can't use it in combat, basically. I mean, target self... Yeah, well... Okay. 100 XP for this. Weird. Why were we transported into an alternate realm like that? What's even going on? The lifeless bodies of your assailants... Well, thankfully only one assailant. Withers and turns to scattered ashes. Despite your victory, you are certain that this is not the last you will hear from the Cursed Hounds. Or see, I guess. At least the party may rest easy for now. Yeah, one of us rests in peace. In fact. Okay, that was rough. I wonder if that was scripted to happen here? Or if that's just something that I need to be worried about happening randomly? If so, I'm not quite sure what to think about that. Anyway, I think... Food. Knowledge of herbs. Galen collects a few edible fruits, adding 2 hours of food. Okay, thanks. Much appreciated, actually. I mean, I still need to... I could technically rest for 24 hours, but I also need to get rid of these stupid curses, I suppose. So I'm going to make my way back to town to rest, to fully rest. Sell some stuff, I suppose. Look for new merchandise and whatnot. And then I'm gonna make my way back here, and we're gonna continue exploring. So yeah, there is this encounter which the game considers not impossible technically, but it definitely does look pretty rough. I'm definitely supposed to make my way around the long way. Yeah, I mean, there was a way here that I didn't even explore. I didn't even see an enemy blocking that path. This obviously would have led to some sort of dead end with some kind of treasure, presumably. Yeah. Okay, so that Cursed Hound situation is a bit troubling, a bit worrying, but we'll just have to deal with it, I suppose. Hopefully the game is gonna send level-appropriate enemies after me, at the very least. Yeah, I guess we got a little bit unlucky with this first encounter here because we were just completely out of mana. But yeah, otherwise we could have killed it much quicker, of course. Anyway, as always, I thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye!